In this city full of noise and strangers, there once lived two people who loved each other more than anything in the world. Their names were Adrian and Sophia. They met on a rainy evening inside a small cafe near the railway station. Adrian was a struggling photographer back then. No money, no big dreams anymore. Just stress, loneliness, and a camera that was slowly becoming his only friend. That evening, he sat quietly editing photos near the window. Suddenly, a girl walked toward his table and sat directly in front of him. Adrian looked confused. "There are so many empty seats," he said. "Why are you sitting here?" The girl smiled softly. "Because this is my favorite seat." Adrian looked around the cafe. "But every seat is empty." "I know," she laughed. "But this seat feels lucky." That girl was Sophia. And that one small conversation changed both their lives forever. After that day, they started meeting often. Sometimes by accident, sometimes intentionally. One coffee became many coffees. Short talks became long late-night conversations. And slowly, they fell in love. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but softly, like rain falling at midnight. Sophia was completely different from Adrian. She talked too much, laughed too loudly, danced while cooking, and believed everything in life would somehow become okay. Adrian was quiet. He overthought everything. He carried pain silently. But Sophia understood him in ways nobody else ever did. Whenever Adrian felt lost, Sophia would hold his hand and say, "You don't have to figure out life alone anymore." For the first time in years, Adrian felt safe. Months passed beautifully. They spent evenings walking through small streets together. They shared cheap street food, watched movies on laptops, got caught in rainstorms, and dreamed about their future. Sophia wanted to open a bookstore cafe someday. Adrian wanted his photography exhibition. Every night they would sit on Sophia's apartment terrace talking about their future life together. One night, Adrian asked quietly, "What if we fail someday?" Sophia leaned on his shoulder and smiled. "Then we fail together." Those words stayed inside Adrian's heart forever. Years passed, and finally, life started changing. Adrian's photography suddenly became popular online. Big companies started contacting him. He began traveling often. Money started coming in. The dreams they once prayed for were finally happening. But success slowly changed him. Without realizing it, he started giving all his time to work. Calls became shorter. Dates became fewer. Sometimes, Sophia waited hours just to see him, only to receive a message saying, "Sorry, busy tonight." At first, Sophia understood. She supported him, encouraged him, waited patiently. But slowly, she started feeling lonely. One night during dinner, Sophia looked at Adrian quietly and asked, "Do you still love me?" Adrian looked surprised. "What kind of question is that?" Sophia forced a small smile. The kind people ask when they start feeling invisible. Adrian tiredly, "Can we not do this today? I'm exhausted." Sophia looked down silently. And that silence slowly started destroying their relationship. Days became colder between them. Less laughter, less talking, less love being shown. One night, Sophia finally stood near the door with tears in her eyes. "I miss the old you," she whispered. Adrian stayed silent. Sophia looked at him for a few painful seconds and said, "You loved me better when you had nothing." Then she walked away. and Adrian let her go. Not because he stopped loving her, but because sometimes pride becomes stronger than love. After Sophia left, life continued. Adrian became successful, very successful. His photographs appeared everywhere. People admired him, praised him, celebrated him. But deep inside, he felt empty. Every achievement reminded him of the one person missing beside him. Sometimes, late at night, Adrian would still look at their old photos together. Sophia laughing while eating ice cream. Sophia sleeping during train rides. Sophia dancing in the kitchen. Memories became the only place where she still existed. 5 years passed. Then one night, Adrian received a message from an unknown number. Hi. That was all. But somehow, his heart recognized her immediately. Sophia. His hands trembled. After 5 years, why now? He stared at the phone for a long time before replying. Hi. A few seconds later, another message appeared. I'm getting married next month. Adrian felt his chest tighten painfully. The woman he never stopped loving was about to belong to someone else. Tears slowly filled his eyes, but he still typed, I'm happy for you. A minute later, Sophia sent another message. Can we meet once tomorrow? Same cafe, 8 p.m. The next evening, Adrian reached the cafe early, just like he used to years ago. And at exactly 8 p.m., Sophia walked in. Older, more mature, but still the same beautiful eyes. For a moment, both simply stared at each other silently. Then, Sophia smiled softly. You still come early. Adrian laughed nervously. And you still come late. Slowly, they started talking again. About life, about work, about old memories. And for a few hours, it felt like nothing had changed. But deep inside, both knew this meeting was a goodbye. At one point, Sophia looked directly into Adrian's eyes and asked softly, Do you know what hurt me the most? Adrian stayed silent. Sophia's eyes slowly filled with tears. You stopped choosing us. Adrian looked down immediately because she was right. He spent years building a future, but forgot to protect the person beside him in the present. Finally, Adrian asked the question he feared most. Do you love him? Sophia stayed quiet for a few seconds. Then she answered softly, He's good to me. Adrian smiled painfully because that answer told him everything. She cared for the other man. But somewhere deep inside, a part of her still loved Adrian too. Outside the cafe, rain slowly started falling again. Just like the night they first met, the cafe owner finally announced closing time. Sophia stood up slowly. So, this is goodbye, she whispered. Adrian's eyes became wet. Yeah. For a few seconds, neither moved. Then Sophia stepped closer and hugged him tightly. Adrian closed his eyes immediately, because some people never stop feeling like home, even after years, even after heartbreak. Sophia slowly pulled away and whispered softly into his ear, In another life, we probably stayed together. And then she walked away into the rain. This time, Adrian did not stop her. Because sometimes, love stories are not meant to last forever. Sometimes, they exist only to teach us how deeply a heart can love another heart.